Tonight, these four people meet to compete for the prizes of a lifetime on The Price is Right, presented by Sleepy's, the non-narcotic sleeping tablet. Sleepy's for a good night's sleep. And now your host on The Price is Right, and here he is, Bill Cullen.
Hello. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. I have an announcement. The entire audience is under arrest. We are more than happy to have you with us. Tonight, by the way, for those of you at home, we take our final look at the sweepstakes, so be ready for that. Let's go over here now and say hello to the bargain hunters. Here's a lady who won it last week, Mrs. Carol Feinstein.
Feinstein.
Oh, boy. A house week from Aberdeen, South Dakota. This is her second week. She has won thus far a total of $7,000 worth of merchandise. What'd you win last week, Carol?
Well, I won a beautiful diamond ring.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to bring it, though. I thought it would be a little safer to leave it at home.
Oh, boy.
I hope.
Is there somebody at home?
Lots of people.
Good. That's safe, then. Let's next say hello to Mr. Roger Scott, a pilot from Alpine, New Jersey. Is it Roger Wilco Scott or just plain Roger Scott?
Roger Scott.
Are you a commercial pilot, Rog?
Yes, Bill, I am. I fly New York to Miami, say goodbye to my wife in the morning and hello to her the same day.
Well, I do pretty much the same thing, but I walk 2 blocks to work. Here's Miss Geraldine Cannon, a housewife from Staten Island. What does your husband do, Geraldine?
He's a brand new lawyer, Bill. Just 10 months. Sworn into the bar.
Just admitted to the bar 10 months ago, huh?
Right.
I like that thought. Here's Mr. Donald Epley, a carpenter from Bucyrus, Ohio. Are you here on vacation, Donald?
That's right, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
We're here on vacation. Really, you'd call it our honeymoon.
Oh, how long have you been married?
Been married 8 years, and our first vacation, away from the children.
That's his phrasing, not mine. Now, before we start the game, I'd like to give each of you a wonderful gift package from the makers of Sleepy's. And there you have it right there. Let's play. Now, you bid for the merchandise we present. You go as high as you like, and you stop whenever you feel like it. It goes to the one who bids the highest without going over. Big winner, of course, comes back next week, takes on 3 new challengers. Now, watch the draperies to your left, and here is our first item going up for bids on tonight's Price is Right.
A complete den and playroom. An impressive collection of casual furniture by the Williams Furniture Corporation, constructed of sturdy, solid oak and oak veneers with a hand-rubbed waxed terracotta gray finish. In the den section, there's a charming platform rocker, a 70-inch sofa with colorful upholstery over foam rubber cushions, with a step-end table on either side and a matching rectangular coffee table in front. And there's an armchair with matching ottoman. The playroom area contains a handsome wall unit consisting of 2 open hutches, a TV hutch, storage cabinet, commode, and hi-fi cabinet, a daybed in colorful print, complete with bolsters, a versatile corner unit made up of a desk and a corner hanging hutch, and a plastic-topped snack bar with 3 matching bar stools. And finally, a compartmented game table with 8 captain's chairs, a total of 29 impressive pieces of casual oak furniture. Price Authority, Williams Furniture Company, Sumter, South Carolina.
Well, you 4 just had a quick tour of the house. Get back there comfortable while I remind you that the minimums are $100. Mrs. Feinstein, we will begin with you. 29 pieces, none of the decoration, just the furniture itself, none of those jars and glassware and things like that.
I'll start with 200, Bill.
Thank you. Mr. Scott?
400, Bill.
400 to Mrs. Cannon.
600, Bill.
To Mr. Epley.
700, Bill.
Range is 2 to 7 and back to Mrs. Feinstein.
I'll say 900.
It's up to 9, Mr. Scott.
1,000.
Even 1,000. Miss Cannon?
1,200.
1,200, sir.
1,300.
13. Miss Feinstein is 9.
700. How much is the highest?
13.
I'll say 1,600.
Mr. Scott is 1,000.
1,700.
Mrs. Cannon is 12.
18.
Mr. Epley is 13. You're 13, top 18, your last bid, sir.
I'll freeze, Bill.
Miss Feinstein is 16, top is 18, last bid for you.
I'll say 19.
Mr. Scott is 17, top is 19, last bid for Mr. Scott.
I'll say 2,000.
Mrs. Cannon is 18, top is 2,000, last bid of the game.
2,100.
All done. Here are the bids. 1,900, 2,000, 2,100, and 1,300. Those are the bids. Take a look back there, your last look at your furniture. For someone else, it will not be the last look, but for the other three, it is the last look, while I check in here and come up with the actual retail price, which is $1,866.50. Mr. Epley over there on the end is yours. It's gone. Pass that to Mr. Epley, if you will, please, ma'am. Pretty good.
I can't breathe.
Well, okay. Now, Mr. Epley, the bonus to the family room you've just won involves a member of your family specifically, more specifically, your wife, who has been waiting backstage along with the mates of our other contestants. Now, you are standing there. Now, don't peek around. Would you bring Mrs. Epley over, please, and put her on the other side of that board, which faces directly into the camera. Now, we have the husband on one side. We have the wife on the other. They're all set up, and they can't see each other. Now, no looking and no whispering, because we have a super sensitive microphone there in case you whisper to each other. Now, sir, I'm going to ask you some questions and your wife some questions about each other. You give me an answer that is correct, and for each correct answer you give us, we will give you $100 in cash to help you celebrate that honeymoon of yours. Now, audience, please don't help because it will affect the final bidding. Now, from here on in, no talking to each other. Now, Mrs. Epley, when was the last time you saw your husband?
Oh, an hour, 2 hours ago.
I hope you got a good look at him, because you're going to win $100 if you can answer this question with no help from him or the audience. Is your husband wearing a solid color or a patterned tie?
Pattern.
Mr. Epley, I can't see it from here. Are you? I can see it now. It is a pattern. Is that right, a pattern tie?
Right.
He is wearing
Right,
a pattern tie. You have $100 in cash. All right, now, Mr. Epley, is your wife wearing any jewelry beside her wedding band?
Yes, she is, Bill.
Yeah. What?
She has earrings on and a pin on her right lapel, I think.
Okay, I can, all right, I was going to ask you, Mrs. Epley, but from the applause, I don't need to. Here's a question for you. You have 200 between you now. Mrs. Epley, is your old man wearing a belt or suspenders?
Belt.
You say what?
A belt.
Would you open your jacket, please, sir?
Sure would.
There's a belt, and you now have $300. Mr. Epley, is your wife wearing a solid color or a patterned dress to make it 400?
It's a solid color, Bill.
What do you say, Miss Epley? Yeah, obviously is. Got yourself 400. Okay, this one you should know, Mrs. Epley, to try for 5. In which pocket is your husband carrying his wallet?
Left.
What'd you say?
Left.
Back? Is it? Take a look. Pull it. Is it there?
Right.
All right, pull it out. There it is. You got 500. All right, you got 500. Now, to make it a perfect score, would you please, Mr. Epley, describe for the folks at home your wife's hairdo?
Well, Bill, it's French roll in the back.
French roll, with or without butter, Mr.
Just plain French roll.
French roll in the back. How about the front?
It's combed back and around the sides, on the top, and a French roll in the back.
French roll in the back. Audience, would you say that is correct? You got it. And $600. Congratulations to both of the Epleys. We hope you enjoy the money. Now, we'll have another interesting prize for the rest of you in a moment. But if you want really fast relief of headache pain, you will want Anacin. Right here is the story.
Mommy, look, I drew! Sure, you have a headache, tense, irritable, but don't take it out on him.
You need Anacin for fast relief. The big difference in Anacin makes a big difference in the way you feel. Minutes after taking Anacin, headache pain's gone. So tension's gone, irritability's gone. You're in control again. You see, Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, a combination of ingredients, extra ingredients, missing from aspirin, still missing with buffering. Extra ingredients most doctors recommend to relieve pain, to relax tension, soothe irritability. You get fast, more complete headache relief. You keep control. Yes, the big difference in Anacin makes a big difference in the way you feel.
All right, welcome back. Now, if you'll all just keep your eyes out for our lovely ladies, Tony and June, here is our next item to go up for bids on The Price is Right.
A pair of watches. 2 elegant Longines designs by the Longines Whitnall Watch Company. Now, please take a close look at them. The beautiful ladies' watch is the Starlight bracelet model. It has a total of 52 diamonds, studding the hand-finished 14-carat white gold filigree bracelet and delicate round case. Now then, the handsome man's golden scimitar dress watch is a limited edition in wafer-thin 18-carat gold design, accented by a black alligator band with 18-carat gold buckle. This magnificent pair of Longines watches will be yours if you make the best bid. Price Authority, Longines Whitnall Watch Company, New York. All right, Bill, please.
I hope you listen. Mr. Scott, you're the unlucky one because it's a one-bid item, and we start with you.
Holy mackerel.
You be thinking, and everyone be thinking, because once Mr. Scott gives me his bid, you all get only 5 seconds. Mr. Scott, there are 2 of them, 52 diamonds, 14-carat white gold, 18-carat gold. Okay, one bid. Come as close as you can without...
I will bid $1,300.
Mrs. Cannon, you have 5 seconds to go under that or over it.
1,500.
13.15. Anywhere, Mr. Ripley.
Oh.
Bill, I'll say 2,100.
13.15, 2,100. Anywhere, Miss Feinstein.
I'll say, the lowest is 13.
13. 15, 21.
I'm going to say 12.50.
Here are the bids. From left to right on a one-bid item, $1,250, $1,300, $1,500, and 21. Those are the bids. Here comes the actual retail price. $1,590. Mrs. Cannon at 50. You're the closest, and they're yours. Did you pass that down to Mrs. Cannon? Miss Cannon, your new watches will tell you the time for this bonus. Look over here. Frozen dinners. Tasty assortment of 500 Morton Old Kentucky recipe frozen dinners, all made with prize premium fixings, including turkey, ham, fried chicken, meatloaf, and many others, with all the Morton trimmings. And for a little dinner music, why don't you take this bonus? Look behind you. Records. Fabulous collection of 200 RCA Victor long-playing monaural record albums featuring the new release of the Limelighters called Through Children's Eyes. America's favorite folk singers with a sound of 70 children's voices in a collection of songs. They're yours. Congratulations from The Price is Right. Well, now, for those of you at home, here comes your final look at our Price is Right sweepstakes. Now, all it takes is your estimate of the total price of the items, that's all. Send us all the postcards you want. If you're the winner, not only do you win the prizes, but we bring you to New York, and you'll appear as a contestant on The Price is Right. So take a good look and listen carefully.
What's your bid for this new boat? Dashing 24-foot Imperial Deluxe Cruiser by Sportcraft Incorporated, Perry, Florida. An elegant design and all mahogany construction with all epoxy finish and a smart vinyl plastic top. The cabin is fully equipped with a galley, dinette, full rear seat, and foam rubber cushions, and it sleeps 3. It has optional outrigger brackets to mount the 2 outboard motors, both 75 horsepower Starflight 4 models by Evinrude Motors, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Both designed with long shafts and Selectric shifts. Next, the tandem trailer, model W675 by Holtzclaw Brothers, Evansville, Indiana, with a carrying capacity of 3,000 pounds, heavy-duty springs, and 12-inch wheels. Next, a lovely blouse by Ship and Shore. The Bateau frill top model, fashioned of easy care, all cotton with corded woven stripes and pertly ruffled with pleats. Blouse, boat, 2 motors, and trailer, all will be yours if you win the Sailor Sweepstakes.
Everybody ready? Thanks for waiting. All right, panel, I'll tell you what you do. Now, you just watch those draperies over there to your left, and Don, tell us about our next item going up for bids.
A new kitchen. A beautiful provincial design kitchen consisting of 10 handsome bronze glow birch cabinets by the Shirey Company, with easy glide drawers and extra features of disappearing wasteback, skit, and bread box. It's fully equipped with fine appliances by the Tappan Stove Company, including a 13.8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer with exclusive cold wave system for automatic refrigerator defrosting, a custom crafted double stainless steel sink, a built-in dishwasher with exclusive dual drench action, and the fabulous Tappan 442 electric range with 2 ovens, rotisserie, hardwood cutting board, and thermostatically controlled top units which slide back when not in use. Price authorities, Tappan Stove Company, Mansfield, Ohio, and H.J. Shirey Company, Louisville, Kentucky. All right, Bill?
Well, now, question for all of you. Did you get a good look at the kitchen? You can see it fine. Fine. The reason I ask is because you're not going to be bidding for the kitchen. But you can win it just as you see it over there. In order to win the kitchen, I want you to bid for this food slicer. And, Don, suppose you describe this to them.
I certainly will, Bill. It's the Model 25 electric food slicer by the General Slicing Machine Company. A practical design with chrome finish, right-hand operation, and safety guard slicing action. And you simply press a push button to remove the blade for easy cleaning. Price authority, General Slicing Machine Company, Incorporated, Walden, New York. There we are, Bill.
All right, now you're bidding for the slicing machine. Whoever wins it gets the complete kitchen as well. And you can bid in pennies, like dollars and cents, you know, like $1.25, start there. Anyway, start anywhere you want, Miss Cannon. You begin. No minimum. Start anywhere you'd like.
$25.
It's up to 25, Mr. Epley.
$26.50.
$26.50, Mrs. Feinstein.
$27.
25, 26.50, and $27 to Mr. Scott.
I think I'll bid $1 and freeze.
You're going to bid $1?
$1.
And it's an underbid and a freeze. Okay. Miss Cannon.
Where's the last bid, Bill?
You're $25. Top is $27. No minimums.
$27.50.
Okay, Mr. Epley, you're $26.50. $27.50 is now high.
$30, Bill.
Up to $30 even, Mr. Feinstein, and this is your last bid. You're 26.
I freeze.
Mr. Scott already froze. Miss Cannon, you're $27.50. Top $30. Last bid.
$32.
Mr. Epley, you're $30. Last bid of the game.
$32.50, Bill.
All over, and here are the bids. From left to right, $27, $1, $32, and $32.50. Remember, the winner gets the complete kitchen. Not just the slicer, but the entire kitchen, so a lot rides on it. Retail price is $49.95. Mr. Epley, it's yours. It is all yours. Our bids are instantaneously recorded on our tote machines furnished by the American Totalizator Company, a division of Universal Control, Incorporated. Now, we're going to have a final item to challenge your bidding skill in just a moment. But first, did you have trouble falling asleep last night? Well, you try new Sleep Ease. A medical journal reports Sleep Ease, effective as phenobarbital. Used as directed, so safe, no drug habit, no drug hangover. Now, how does Sleep Ease work? Well, you just look. When your wake center is active, you can't sleep. Medically approved Sleep Ease turns off the wake center, brings on the start of sleep. You close your eyes, and next thing you know, it's morning. Try Sleep Ease. It's effective as phenobarbital, yet so safe, no drug habit. Sleep Ease.
Keep white shoes softer, whiter than new with Griffin All White. Smooths on a longer lasting whiter than white. Even in the flexible zone, no excess chalky rub-off. Free new Easy Grip sponge. Ends messy fingers forever. Holds enough Griffin All White to do a whole shoe, while its unique built-in barrier keeps the exclusive Easy Grip handle dry. Applies so smoothly, evenly, you just can't streak your shoes. For all white shoes, get Griffin All White. Finest at any price.
I will tell you two things. Not only that this is the last item, but this is a peach of a last item. My opinion, anyway. Watch those draperies far left. And here's our final item going up for bids.
A four-door convertible. A fabulous 1962 Lincoln Continental convertible in gleaming Riviera turquoise with a white top which stores automatically inside the rear deck at the press of a switch. This superb luxury automobile is fully equipped with new narrow-band white sidewall tires. The exclusive four doors open at the center for ease of entry and exit. And the elegant interior has foam cushioned seats with genuine leather inserts with matching vinyl sides and backs. It also has turbo drive automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, power windows, and even power-operated door locks. Plus, a walnut-paneled glove compartment and instrument panel, along with a two-speaker transistor radio and heater. This fully equipped four-door Lincoln Continental convertible will be yours if the price is right. Price authority, Lincoln Mercury Division, Ford Motor Company, Dearborn, Michigan.
And while you're returning to your seats, I'll remind you, you are bidding for the Lincoln Continental convertible at its FOB delivered price, Detroit, Michigan. We ask for an opening of at least $2,500. Mr. Epley, the opening bid is yours.
I'll bid $2,500, Bill.
I thank you. Minimums are 100, Mrs. Feinstein.
I'll say 3,000, Bill.
And Mr. Scott, sir?
3,100.
It's up to 3,100 and time for Mrs. Cannon.
3,500.
Start again. You're 25.
4,000.
Up to 4 even, Miss Feinstein.
I'll say 5,000, Bill.
5,000, Mr. Scott. You're 31.
5,100.
Miss Cannon is 3,500.
52.
It's up to 5,200 and back to Mr. Epley, who began.
5,500.
5,500, Miss Feinstein.
I'm going to say 6,600, Bill.
There's the big bid from Mrs. Feinstein. Mr. Scott, you're 51, top 6,600.
I'll say 67, Bill.
Mrs. Cannon is 52. This is your final bid, top 67. Last bid.
What is my bid, Bill?
52, 67 is top. There is a 55 above you.
72.
Mr. Epley, you are 5,500. Top is 7,200. Last bid for you.
7,300, Bill.
Miss Feinstein is 6,600. Top is 7,300. Last bid for you.
Oh. I have to go higher than 72 if I go
You
higher.
have to go at least $100 higher than 73, which is high.
I'm going to freeze.
Mr. Scott is 6,700. Top 7,300. Your bid, no matter what you do, ends it.
Freeze.
Done.
Where did you freeze?
The bids are in. The bids from left to right are these. $6,600 low, $6,700, $7,200, and $7,300. Those are the bids. There is your Lincoln Continental. And here comes the actual retail price. Somebody is awfully, awfully close. Retail price. $6,747.60. Mr. Scott, it is yours. All right.
You know about that.
Time for the final accounting. Don Pardo, what do you got over there?
Well, Bill, Mrs. Feinstein, I say, we're sorry you didn't win anything tonight, but you did very well last week. Congratulations. Mr. Scott has won for a total of $6,747. Mrs. Cannon has won for a total of $2,631. And Mr. Epley has won for a total of $5,214. The last item did it, didn't it, Bill?
With $6,747 done, it's Mr. Roger Scott, a pilot from Alpine, New Jersey. Congratulations, Roger. Thank you, Miss Weinstein, for coming back. Your total $7,000.
Pleasure. I enjoyed
Mrs.
it.
Cannon, Mr. Epley, our thanks to you. Mr. Scott, needless to say, I hope I'm right. You will be back next week.
I'll be here, sir.
All right. For the name of the winner of the Sailor Sweepstakes, why don't you join us again next week? We'll see you then, or tomorrow morning on this same station on the daytime Price is Right. Thank you and good night.
The Price is Right has been brought to you by Griffin, famous family of fine shoe polishes. Griffin paste wax, liquid wax, all white, and scuff cover. Griffin for bright, longer-lasting shines. The Price is Right is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is Don Pardo speaking.
This is Robert Fuller. Join John Smith, Spring Byington, Dennis Holmes, and me in the mid-1800s on Laramie in color tomorrow night, 7:30, 6:30 Central Time, here on NBC.
This is Robert Lansing. Stay tuned for 87th Precinct next on NBC.